sometimes guys to like have control over you or make you feel small, or maybe in their mind they think that you're too good for them, so they make you feel small so that you don't leave them, you know, because it's like in their heart or their head they might think that you're better than them, so they're going to be like, you're not that cool, you're not that cute, just oh honey.
Welcome to the OHoney podcast,
where you get the sticky and the sweet with Summer
and Amanda and Nia. This is Nia Sioux, everyone. And you are an actress, a singer, amongst many, many things. A dancer. You have a regular role on Bold and Beautiful. That's incredible.
It's pretty fun.
And a new song out.
Yeah.
Your first single, right?
No. Well, I came out with I've been doing music for a long time now. Well, not like a long time, but for a minute. But I've been coming out with new stuff for like years now, and I had a Christmas song come out, and I'm working on a ton of new music right now. And
I love Christmas music.
Christmas music's actually the best.
I
will listen to Christmas music all year round.
I could. I'm the one playing it in like Thanksgiving time, like way before.
Right after Halloween. Starts playing Christmas music.
Like what holidays before that? I don't even know.
There's like two different type of people. There's people who are like, oh my God, they're playing Christmas music already, and then there's people like, oh my God, you love Christmas.
Which one are you, Summer?
Oh my gosh, only 6
definitely probably like, oh, I like the Christmas music. But I don't know. My sister is like in depth. Like in love with it. Like
I need to meet your sister.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you would love her. I'm more of like, I'm not like against it or for it. I'm kind of like in the middle. Like I'm like, oh, I like this song.
All right, I'll listen.
Yeah. Like I'm not a hater. There's some people like my dad is like, turn this off.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't like whenever they start putting Christmas decorations up.
Oh yeah.
Like way beforehand. I'm like, I'm from the East Coast. I'm from Pittsburgh, so like.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
No, I was born in Monroeville. Do you know where that is?
I live in Churchill.
Okay, so
I go to Monroeville like every time I'm home.
Yeah.
That is such a small world.
Yeah, it really is. My whole family
What school did you go to? Then?
I didn't.
Okay.
Like my whole family is from there. My grandparents, my aunts, uncles,
everybody.
Oh my
gosh.
Steelers fans.
I was so a Steelers fan. I was like, who's a Steelers fan?
Yeah.
That is so funny. Yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So,
and my then I moved. Like I was just born there.
Okay, gotcha.
And then I moved to Connecticut.
Okay,
like
cool.
A couple stops before, but then Connecticut.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Connecticut too. But I'm from Pittsburgh, so like the East Coast, you know, it's freezing. So whenever people start putting up Christmas decorations, I'm like, no, it's not getting cold yet.
It's like, let me enjoy this
Let me enjoy it a little longer before the snow starts to come.
With every holiday, literally, a holiday will end, and then you go to the store, it's like, oh, it's Valentine's now. It's like, holy crap, no time.
No time.
Don't let me breathe.
You gotta market it. You gotta get those. You gotta buy those decorations.
It's a hustle out here.
So your favorite holiday is probably Christmas then?
That's definitely my favorite holiday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because people don't really write that many like Halloween songs than like you know, or like a Valentine's Day song.
People like really into Halloween. Like people are like, oh my gosh, Halloween's my favorite.
Yeah, some people love
and
it.
It's interesting because I'm like, since I'm a dancer and since like I'm an actress as well, like I'm in costumes like all the time. Like I've tried on so many different dance costumes. I'm kind of like all costumed out. So I'm like not really a fan of Halloween and like dressing up because I've already dressed up as like
this is so much work.
It's so much work.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah,
Really
I'd rather
is.
just like
You're like, I did this all year.
I did this all year.
Yeah.
It's not any different.
Yeah.
Except you just get candy.
Are you dating anybody now? With all this work you got going on?
I know. No.
Does mom over there let you date anybody?
Actually, I'm allowed to date.
Yeah.
I'm 18, guys.
Oh, so you're 18.
I'm 18.
Yeah.
That'd be a little weird if you're 18 and couldn't date. But I mean,
that would be weird.
Maybe I'm weird if my kids. I mean, my kids I don't have.
With my imaginary kids that she's already planning for.
Yeah. I'm like, don't ever date. Never.
Yeah.
My mom was like the type of mom that didn't want us to date. Like with my older sister, she didn't. I think she wasn't allowed to date until she was 18, and she didn't let her get her driver's license until she was like 19.
Oh, wow.
And then she just dropped the ball with the rest of the kids.
Yeah,
she's
like, I'm sick of driving you guys around.
I know, but like with everything, like I could date a little bit sooner than her. I could drive a little bit sooner than my other siblings. My mom's just like ball drop, like do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
I don't even care.
Like, I wasn't allowed to date until I was 16.
Oh,
so yeah, I've had one boyfriend.
I think that's a good age.
I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. Because when you're dating, what's the goal?
Right.
Yeah, you know, it's like
right now I'm just like I'm in high school. I'm a teenager. I'm just kind of like nothing too serious.
Yeah.
I'm just like just having fun, honestly.
Yeah.
Friendships and like hanging out with so many people. Like it's not anything like super serious.
Have you ever had a celebrity crush?
Oh yeah. I used to be obsessed with Cody Simpson.
Oh really?
Like
all girls were.
Like obsessed when I was little, like not anymore, but like I had like
but,
a crazy
there was a
obsession.
phase where like everyone loved Cody Simpson.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I did, but I'm saying a lot of kids did. No, I've never had a celebrity crush ever.
Really?
To this day, I could not tell you guys a celebrity crush I've had.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have like a crush on like Rihanna.
I love Rihanna.
now.
I mean, but who doesn't?
Like even as a kid, I loved Rihanna. Like literally,
Oh, wow.
she cut her bangs, I cut my bangs. All that.
Mine
stuff.
was Sierra.
Oh yeah, I love.
Mine has always been Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's great.
She's amazing.
But Cody Simpson.
Cody Simpson. Who else? I was
current?
a Belieber.
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. Where you
Belieber.
would, because it was like Cody Simpson and then Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
There's another one
It's
that
hard to
everyone
not do.
loves. I
Who?
forget.
Awesome Hone or something?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was one.
There's
Yeah.
one. There's like all the little boys that girls love. I don't, but I'm more of a Rihanna.
I don't know. I wasn't like
just
into the
favorite
whole
idea.
like I like One Direction, and it's funny because like I wasn't like a huge fan whenever they were like really poppin', but then like I listened back to their songs and I'm like, how did I know like all their songs even though like I didn't listen to their music?
I feel like they had a lot of songs on the radio. I'm like,
They
I
did.
could probably tell you.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, why do I know all the lyrics when I never really listened to their stuff? And I was like,
Do you have any current celebrity crushes?
Ooh, Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like Shawn
I
Mendes.
could see that.
That's like that's the
And Zac
2019 Justin Bieber,
Yes.
Cody Simpson. That's like the
Yes.
new one that everyone has a
Yeah.
crush on.
Also, Zac Efron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen him on Ellen?
I just saw that and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my
What
gosh.
did he do?
His abs.
His abs,
Yeah.
they're insane.
Sips tea.
Oh wait, is it Jesse Williams? In Jesse Williams.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
on Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, okay.
He's
I'll have to
beautiful.
Really?
He's probably the most gorgeous man I've ever seen.
Okay. Well,
my
wow.
life.
I think we know your type.
Well, no, he doesn't look like that.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, we don't know what he looks
I
like.
don't know who Jesse Williams is, but everybody else I got. What does Jesse Williams look like?
Oh my gosh.
She's like my dream.
Let's just
She
pull
looks
up
like
a
a
picture.
Okay, we'll
dream.
pull up a picture. I don't have my phone though.
Yeah. I got it. I got the phone right here. Jesse Williams, Grey's Anatomy
Honestly, everyone on
Future
Grey's Anatomy
husband.
is just like,
of Nia.
Like heartthrob.
yeah.
Jesse Williams.
Have you ever been on set with someone or in a show like?
Oh yeah,
with
he
someone
looks
that you had a
nothing like
crush on?
them.
Nothing like them.
Nothing like them at all.
Wait, what were you saying? Have you
Ever been like on
cute.
set or like in the same show with someone that you had a crush on or?
No.
No.
No. I've had to play
Oh, those eyes.
a love interest before. I know.
Look at those eyes.
I don't know if it's really weird that
you
I like
see this?
crushing on this man who's like
Let's do a
probably
little-
like
He's probably like
I don't know.
30.
Is he like in his 30s, 40s?
Mom's
Yeah.
over there shaking her head,
She's like
clenching her fist.
Oh, I
being
thought it was
like-
like pretty cute.
No,
I was
she's like, yeah, that would be cute, babies. That would work.
But no, I've had like to play a love interest on like the soap opera that I'm on, The Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that lasted for a while. So that was fun. But nothing like, but like I would not date him. I mean, we're not
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
on set.
It's just
Yeah.
fun to look at.
fun to look at.
Yeah. Which is fine. He actually looks like my friend Don Benjamin. Do you know who that is?
Actually, I feel like I do.
Yeah. He's on, I'll show you later. So
Okay.
we're not still pulling up photos.
The whole
Yeah.
podcast, it's just silent. We're looking at photos. We're going through
But
photos.
unfortunately, Don is taken, so that's not, you can't have that one.
Aw, dang it.
No, I know. Leanne
But I
B.
think when you have a crush on someone, you don't care because you don't actually want to be. It's like that, like
Yeah.
I know,
rush,
because
like,
if you met them, it'd be like, oh,
Yeah, you
yeah,
freeze.
you might not even like them. It's like one of those things where it's like you just want to have that like like
fantasy.
It's a fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a fantasy because if I were to like meet them in real life, I would be like, nah, I can't date them. But like,
no, I can't date him. And you might not even like him as a person. Like,
right?
Not
you don't know them.
Like, I'm
you just like
scared.
their looks.
Like, I'm always like, I love Rihanna and stuff, but I'm always scared to meet her in person because then what if she's not like all that's in? She probably is like. 100%.
You're like, what if she's mean to me?
Yeah, but what if she's not like everything I hoped she to be?
I think she would be.
No, she would be.
You know what? I feel like you were there.
I've only heard amazing things about her.
You know what? It was last where is it? Like two Coachellas ago. We were there, and you were supposed to meet me at one of the events that we were at, or one of the parties we were at, and she was right there.
No way.
And if you would have came, you would have been able to be shoulder to shoulder.
But I'm one of those people. I'm not one of those people. If I know who you are, I'm gonna like be stupid and be like, "Who are you?" Like I'm not stupid.
Oh,
like
I wouldn't do that.
But I would be like, "Oh my!" Like I wouldn't be like, "Oh my God!"
No,
Rihanna.
you
like,
would have been standing there and drooling
like
and looking through your
I just like
side eye.
It's like, you know, like those people that you love, like as a kid. Like me, I'm not a like fangirl. Like I don't. But it's like she's just my childhood.
It
like,
sounds
love.
like you are, Summer.
Okay, I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I'm not one of those, but I love her.
Guys, she's so beautiful. Like her face, her eyes, like
no,
her
she's
lip
actually
structure.
stunning.
Yeah. I love her lips.
Her lip structure. She's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like naturally
Shout out to
beautiful.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Shout out to Beyonce.
Shout out to
J-Lo.
Yeah.
I love
Shout out
J-Lo.
to J-Lo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, shout out to all of them.
Julia Roberts.
The fiercest
I always
women.
have to say her.
Julia Roberts.
There's so many.
Yeah.
We just start naming off all the girls.
Yeah.
When you
All the
think about
females.
it,
My mom.
My mom.
When you're naming off other like celebrities, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna go down that route. I'm like, have like 5 more than I am.
So you're focused on your dancing, on your music.
Yeah.
And what's the thing that you have the most fun doing?
Ooh.
What's your
That's hard because
priority?
I have like so many passions, and like dancing like is basically like walking to me. So like dancing is like, you know, expressing yourself. It's natural. It's just like any time where I'm like, if I don't feel the best or like if I'm in a bad mood, like dancing can always like bring me out of that.
You just do the worm out of the room.
Do the worm out of the room.
Feel better now.
Do some interpretive dancing.
I'm going. Have you been dancing
I'm out.
your whole
Don't
life?
feel it, not feeling it. Yeah, I've been dancing my whole life since I was like 2 years old.
Wow.
I was actually on a reality show called Dance Moms since I was like 9 years old. So I've been doing film and television for a while.
Who are also like some of the other girls that came out of that are just
like Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie's
and
the big
Mackenzie. Like Chloe and stuff.
So you knew her before she started doing the Sia stuff?
Oh yeah, I've known Maddie since I was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
Like we all grew up together.
Yeah.
How is it like seeing like someone you know from like do such big, crazy, amazing things?
It's just like I'm really proud of her. Like we're all like sisters. Like I call her my twin, even because it's funny because we look nothing alike.
Yeah.
Like I call her my twin, and like her sister, like my big sister, even though she's like 14.
Yeah.
And
you're like, let me just contradict everything.
Yeah.
Break all the rules here.
But it's really cool seeing like your best friends doing incredible things. You know, you only want the best for, you know, your friends and everything, and to see them doing like everything that they love, like it's so amazing. And I mean, they inspire me to even be better, you know? Yeah.
Because you're both right, all of you guys rising together.
Right, exactly.
At the same time,
You
you took that
all
show.
super young, just doing what you love.
Yeah.
Which is inspiring.
Others.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's really cool because we're all just like girls from Pittsburgh, and like anytime someone gets something, it's like, oh my gosh, that is so amazing for them. So, yeah.
Dang, I didn't know there was a
Pittsburgh
crew.
right?
Yeah.
Jeez, can I be like?
You can be in it.
Oh, okay.
You can be
Good.
in it.
I can sit with you.
Oh, of course.
It's amazing to see like a group of girls that all love each other and lift each other up, and like, that's such a like cute like
how it should be.
I love that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely how it should be, because sometimes like people aren't the nicest, and I'm like, I mean, I'm that kind of person who I'm like, I'm gonna be excited for everyone, you know, no matter what.
That's
so
really good.
You know, there's enough space for everyone, and I think people get in their heads and be like, like it should be my thing. It should be. I'm like, no, like that's their path. That's what they're supposed to do. Like something else will come up. So yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. So how do you?
So wise.
Yeah, I know. How would you deal with?
Your mother's done a good job.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. How would you you know, deal with somebody that was just like being super catty and competitive with you? Like, I'm sure you encountered that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, just being on Dance Moms.
Yeah.
Like, you, like...
The world has seen you have encountered that.
Right, yeah. Like, you know, just growing up in the dance world is like that.
Yeah. Have you ever got, like, sabotaged or...
Oh my gosh, yes.
The trauma.
like flashing back.
PTSD, like, oh my gosh. No, but people really do some crazy things. People can be so crazy. And it's like, why? But whatever, I try to calm myself down because like, I'm a very chill person. And I don't like confrontation stuff. So like if someone's being stupid or like, being rude or mean or nasty, I will literally just not talk to them or like be the nicest I can be.
Kill them with kindness.
Kill them with kindness, honestly, because that's the best way to do it. Because what they want you to do is stoop down to their level.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
if you
they're
don't
like,
do that,
entertainment,
they
great.
just look stupid for being rude and nasty. Yeah.
Like they say a mean comment and you're like,
I love you too.
yeah, be like, hi, oh, okay.
Sorry
It's
you
like,
feel
thank
that
you
way.
so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for paying attention to
And
me.
then there's like, then they look like the bad person.
Yeah, it's like,
you
thanks
look,
for commenting.
Because then if you say something meaner, then it's like, okay, well, you're just as bad as them.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
It's just like, then the people look at it.
Or
and
you
be
can
like,
put them in their place.
Yeah.
You know?
You're
You
like,
can do that in a
listen.
nice way. Listen.
Yeah.
So there's only
Yeah.
certain things that will trigger me. Well, I'm like, okay, I gotta say a little something.
Oh yeah. There's certain things where I'm like, okay, I can't let this one slide.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna say a little. And it depends on a mood. You
Right.
know? Like
Yeah.
sometimes
I'm like, I'm
having
just
a
not-
bad day
just
already.
not in the mood.
If I haven't eaten today, and if I haven't slept in weeks,
It has to be like a build-up of things. It has to be like, I'm on my period, I'm having a bad day, someone
Right.
else pissed me
Yeah.
off, I just got cut off on the freeway.
Yeah.
Like, there's other things
and
that
now
are gonna trigger me.
you,
And now
Like,
you.
you're the cherry
Yeah.
on top. What you've said, if it was the beginning of the day, might not even piss me off, but you did a bad
got
time.
me at the
Bad
wrong
Bad
time.
time.
And then never physical though. Always just like
Oh yeah, always. No.
Never physical.
Never physical.
And then just like, let's simmer down.
never physical, maybe a chokehold.
Just a little thing. She knows karate, so don't with her. She's a black belt.
Are you
Yeah.
actually a black belt?
Yeah, you know, I
so cool. I
always
used to
say
do
it,
karate.
but honestly, like I did it until I was 13.
Oh my. Well,
So
But she
I did
probably
karate
knows more
till I
than
was-
any of us. Like I
No,
can't
yeah.
say
maybe
that.
it's like in muscle memory.
just
Maybe
own
like
it.
somebody
Just
will
own
hit
it.
me one day and I'll just be like, hiya, and then just like
Just own
do
it.
like a jumping.
She's like Sandy from SpongeBob.
Sandy Cheeks from
Oh, oh my
I'm a purple belt
god!
in karate. I used to take karate too.
I
My dad's a black belt as well.
Oh really?
He's a second-degree black belt.
See, this is why you're so respectful and mature and like well put together. It's because of karate. If you
'Cause of
guys
karate.
sign up. Master Amy Reed's Black
Very
Belt Academy,
zen.
Stewart, Florida.
Her mom owns a academy.
Yeah, karate
Oh no
school.
way. That's so cool.
That's why like I did it so long growing
Right.
up, because she had one in Connecticut, and then we moved down to South Florida, and she opened up a new one.
Okay.
Just like started all over.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my mom's a badass.
Cool. Yeah, literally.
Mom really is
Yeah,
badass.
she's
I really
awesome.
want her on the podcast.
Yeah, we'll have to get her on next time, for sure, or try to get her on this one, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We see you back and forth like 100 times.
What was like one of the things you would recommend that every kid experience growing up, going into adulthood? Like,
Ooh.
what's kind of helped you most preparing for adulthood?
Oh my gosh. That's so scary. I'm gonna be an adult.
I'm gonna be
You are an adult.
I
You're
am.
18.
I am an adult. I don't even know. I think that like what has helped me so much is just having like people behind me, you know, like people who you can always fall back on, people you can talk to, and just people that really have your back and support you.
Yeah.
Like having that support system, I think that always helps you to have, even if it's like one friend or like a parent or a grandparent or something, just like someone that helps you through everything. Like my mom's literally with me through everything, like just to have somebody to be there for you. I think that also like not taking, like for me, I'm a perfectionist in a way, but like not trying to like know that like you make mistakes and then you learn from those mistakes. Even though you make a mistake, don't just like be like, oh, I give up. No, like keep going.
Yeah.
You're gonna make mistakes, but like I mean, we're teenagers, so it's like you're going to make mistakes, but you know, you have to keep going and not really like focus too much on them, because they only help you grow and mature and learn. So yeah. Move forward. Yeah. I feel like there's so much.
Yeah.
Being
like
a teenager.
Also, you're like,
yeah, there's a lot though.
There's so much, because I just
Do you drive?
Scary. I do.
Yeah.
I have my license. I'm getting a car soon.
Ooh. That's really, like, a car is freedom.
Right.
Like, you know, that's when I got my car, I was like, all right, leaving the house for the first time on my own.
Isn't it kind of scary though? Like, honestly, just being in the car by yourself for the first time, like, I was like, it was like exciting, but at the same time, it's like, oh my God, am I even ready for this?
Terrified.
I feel like that's so, here in LA, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty scary.
It's so funny because, like,
Florida it is too, though. All those drivers, like, you have the older ladies behind the, Florida is like retirement, right? So you have the older ladies behind the wheels, and their arms are like way above their heads. They can't see above the steering wheel, so they're like just driving. And then all of a sudden they're like, I'm gonna go left. And then they'll just like glide over.
You're like, okay,
so you're definitely
I was in that lane.
Defensive driving.
That was my lane.
But you know, hey, respect your elders. Go ahead.
Right. I'm like, hello. But the thing is, like, when you're like not have a car of your own yet, and then you want it so bad, like you just like, when I have that in my life, and then you actually have it, and then you're like, wait, Mom, you're not coming with me? I'm gonna go alone in this car by myself. Like, I was
and get gas.
I was like, oh my God, I was so scared.
And pump gas.
I was just like, oh, and pump gas.
Yeah. Summer's thing is like, to be an adult,
you have to learn
how to pump gas.
That's actually, I think I need practice with that, because I don't know how to do that.
I'm saying, people in high school, like when I would dropped out of high school, I mean freshman year, and me and my friends would go out, and I had a car, and like some of them didn't have a car yet. So they're like, I would like want them to help me, or like can you get
pump the gas for me?
They don't know.
No one teaches you it.
No one. How would you know?
Summer
You don't
started
get taught
doing
it.
it as a game. This is a thing for her. This is why it's still in her head.
She was like,
she might want to go on a ride. I'm like, how's school? And they brag about school and all that. She's like, cool. Let's go get some gas today.
I know, they're like, we learned this. I know about the pyramids.
It's like, interesting.
I know about the pyramids.
Can you pump gas?
And I'm like, cool. Well, can you do me a favor? Get out and put some gas in my car, Mom. They're like, yeah, I can't do that. But
she just sits and watches them with her tea.
I'm just like sipping tea.
I know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
How do you do this? Since you have never had like a normal like upbringing, like, you know, like being on these shows and everything, do you go to like an actual high school, or do you online school?
So right now I do online school, but for a majority of my life I went to regular high school and regular school. Actually, for freshman year of high school, I went for the first day, and for sophomore year, I went for the first week, and not a day after that. So that's why I became cyber schooled, because I was never there.
Yeah.
And it's just because you're so busy.
So busy, yeah. But while I was on Dance Moms, we would miss every single Friday of school. So like, every single Friday, and then that weekend. So I'd miss birthday parties, games, all that fun stuff.
So that became like your family almost.
Right. Yeah. The girls became my family. So, yeah, it was fun. I liked being in school because it's just different. You know, you had your school friends, and it's like normalcy. But then also, like, I lived like two lives, like normal on the weeks, and then like at a dance competition on the weekends, like every single weekend.
Like on a very popular show.
Yeah.
Is it hard to like balance that, like in your head, like being a normal kid and then be like, how does like classmates treat you? Do they treat you like a kid, or do they treat you like someone who's on a big TV show?
No, actually they treat me pretty much the same.
That's
I think.
Cool.
Yeah. I do remember like this one time, like I went into school, like I think it was sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year. I was going into school, and like I was like going in the hallways, like up and down the stairs and stuff, and like I could tell like the freshmen like were like, oh, like she really does go here, like that kind of face, and I was like, guys, like it's chill.
And
like,
then you just like, hi.
Yeah, I'm like, hi. They're like full on just staring.
Welcome to our high school.
It's like starstruck, like.
Yeah.
Because I mean, my age, it's like everyone like grew up with us. So like if I go to school, people are obviously gonna know who I am.
Yeah.
So that part is a little weird, but also like I have found some really good friends, even though people know me. I don't like, honestly, I have some friends who are like, oh no, I literally used to watch the show religiously.
Yeah.
And they're still like my best friends. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Because I think that's what some people would assume, and sometimes it is very true. It's hard to find friends without knowing like what their intentions are when you're like a
I mean, I've been through that too, you know. And then whenever you find out, I'm like, I'm busy.
You go to their house and there's a shrine of you, and you're like, okay.
But I'm sure your mom helps you.
Actually, that'd probably be the best friend to have. Honestly,
true.
Yeah, so
because you know they got your back.
Yeah,
yeah, but
they are loyal.
They're loyal.
Really loyal.
Yeah,
I'm sure your mom is like, because I don't know why, but moms are the best at knowing who's your real friend or not. Like, they have like a keen sense of like smell. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm sure your mom can tell like,
sniffing them
they're
as they
really
enter
not
the
your
door.
friend. They are your friend. They're with you because of this. They love you.
Right.
Yeah.
Does your mom kind of do that with you?
She
or?
does.
Yeah.
She definitely does. She does that. Even
like
some of my friends do. They're like, Nia, don't go there.
That's not
and
the
I'm
one.
like, really? And they're like, yeah, don't. I was like, okay.
They
seem nice, but.
Yeah.
They say, like, I like them, but whatever you say.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Like with me, I always have to kind of see for myself, but going and knowing, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, because here, I guess a lot you hear different things about different people.
Right.
It's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, thanks for telling me. Now I'm aware. And then in that relationship, any signs show, then you're like, bye.
Right.
And then, but give them for me, it's just give them a chance.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same way too, because like whenever I was first coming out to LA, like I was just like, people were nice and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so great. But then I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, no. So
like, I have no money left.
Like, what the heck?
Where's all the money?
So I've gotten like used to it. Like I've like trained myself to be like, okay, you'll be nice to this person, but stay guarded because you never know. But then like once you start to know them, or like, you know, what she said, like people will tell you about some people and it's like, okay, well, let me try it out. I'll keep that in mind. And if you see any signs, it's kind of like, okay, now, like.
Well, you warned me.
Yeah. It's like, well, we're done now.
That I told you so.
I told you so.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But I also think everyone has the different like relationships with people. So just because that person did that person wrong doesn't mean they're going to do you wrong.
Exactly.
So you always have to like give people the benefit of the doubt and figure out for yourself. But just if someone did, just take the warning, but don't be like, oh my God, you suck. Because they could be lying. You know, you don't know.
Exactly. You have no idea.
You never know.
You just know how people treat you. That's all you can know.
Well, we have our honey pots.
Ooh.
Take a tip from the honey dip. So we have fans that write in for honey diary, and we give them advice.
Oh, I love that.
Our honeybees.
Well, you're gonna be just gonna put you on the spot. You're
giving
them advice. You just stand here and look at you like, what do you have to say about this?
That's what's gonna happen. Literally, that's what happens. All right. Oh, honey. Hey, I'm Keegan, and I just saw the tweet about emailing my questions or needing advice on anything. So this is kind of deep, but I just wanted to give your guys' opinions and thoughts on helping someone have self-love. My sister isn't too well to sticking up for herself and lets everyone walk over her. She doesn't seem to listen to anyone, as I believe her partner has a hold over her. I was wondering what would your advice be to help with this, because I've tried so much. Thank you, Nia, Summer, and Amanda.
Aww.
Yeah. We're like pause. Yeah. Okay, all right, let's break this down.
Yeah.
Keegan wants to know thoughts on helping one. How do you have self-love, basically? Like his sister isn't sticking up for herself and everyone walks over her. Okay, and she doesn't listen to everyone. And her partner has a hold over her. Okay. So giving advice for his sister, for him to give to his sister, or how to reach his sister and teach her how to have self-love.
Yeah.
I would say her partner has a hold over her.
Sometimes, like, I don't know their, like, dynamic on her relationship. Some boyfriends, some guys can sometimes be a little manipulative and maybe make her not, I don't know if this is a, like, situation, like, this has happened in my life, is, like, sometimes guys, to, like, have control over you or make you feel smaller, maybe in their mind they think that you're too good for them, so they make you feel small so that you don't leave them, because it's like in their heart or their head they might think that you're better than them, so they're going to be like, you're not that cool, you're not that cute, but they honestly think that you are, but they just want to make you little so that you don't leave them. And the thing is, a lot of the time, we don't want, like, if you're with them, you like them, so it's like, you don't have to do that. But it just
you want to
comes
make them
from
happy.
different insecurities. Girls probably do that to guys. It can go both ways. But I've had that happen to me before, where they try to make me feel small so I don't leave them. It's like, dude, chill, I didn't want to leave you, but now I'm like, you're mean.
You're like,
Now I'm like, okay, now I see what you're doing. Like, now I've gotten stronger. I'm like, hey, I saw that.
I'm more aware.
But sometimes when you're young, you don't see it, and they're like, oh, I'm not cute or I'm not cool, but they do the. But I love you though. But it's like, okay, no one
Everybody else is against you, but I'm not.
for you.
That's always like a question mark. It's like, that's putting me down, but showing me support at the same time.
It's a double. It's like a backhanded compliment. Like, it's like I just got smacked, but then also I'm like, oh, that's sweet of you. But then I'm like, wait, what?
But I'm loved.
But I'm loved by one person. Thanks.
Right.
And it's like the love time is like, no, everyone loves you. You don't have to say that. And a supportive, amazing boyfriend would be like, everyone loves you. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're so lovable. Even if people don't love you, that's their mistake, because you're a beautiful person to love, and type like that. So I would like to see how the boyfriend's treating her, because a lot of the time girls feel insecure because sometimes boyfriends aren't like lifting them up.
I think that's what he's saying though, by having a hold over her. That's probably what he's hinting at.
It's like hint.
Has a strong hold on her. I think just show your sister, like, always, like, just say all the great things to her, like, wow, your hair is beautiful today. Like, oh my God, you're such a sweet person. You deserve the best in life. Like, just seed those things with her that you believe about her. And then she'll be able to see that side of, like, somebody appreciating her and how that feels. And be able to compare it to somebody who doesn't.
I think that she should also do things that she loves to do and the things that she's really passionate about. I feel like sometimes people, if they're like in a relationship like that, they're holding them down, probably like holding them back from what they really want to do as well. So like if they take care of themselves, like let's say if they start like working out or going to the gym or painting or just doing things that make them happy, like getting makeup, trying makeup, just doing things for themselves and like not anybody else. I think that kind of like goes up with self-care and kind of like loving yourself because you're putting yourself first instead of someone else. Having a goal to achieve it. So something like that, maybe.
I think that's great.
No, I agree 100%.
Yeah. So he just needs to, maybe if he's her brother, right? That was her brother, I think. If he knows his sister, which he does, I'm sure, and grew up with her, then he probably knows some of those interests that she has. So he could probably go to her and be like, hey, like, got you this. For you. But
like,
then
do more things for yourself instead of like listening. I mean, I don't know. But
no, it's a hard one.
It's hard to like know that there's, and like this is such like a common thing too. So it's sad to like have someone's like brother tell you this about his sister, because this happens to so many girls. Honestly, like.
And sometimes they don't even see that as happening.
And that's the thing, and they don't even see it. They don't.
Well, because they don't know the difference. They don't know what it feels like to have that self-love. They're so used to, I suck, I am better at this.
Well, the more that you hear it, the more that you start to believe it. And once you start believing it, then it comes true, you know?
Or just comparing yourself, or like, maybe it's not having that like confidence in a relationship, and like all these things can affect that. But then I really love the self-care idea for her. I also love, that's like it's hard to bring that realization to somebody in a sly way. Because
if you tell them, then they get defensive. It's like, oh, well, you don't like him, like, but I want to be with him, I love him. So it's a delicate balance.
Forbidden love, like, oh, no one else wants me to be with him, but I'm gonna be with him because I love him. You don't understand.
No, it's.
I think it's a lot of like showing somebody so much love that I think that's probably one of the best things that he can do for his sister.
Yeah. Really just care for her and really try and bring the best out of her to see how great of a person she is.
Yeah. Right. And she'll respect him for all that love that she gets, even though, like, I'm sure she's aware, like, if sometimes, like, she feels like, oh, like, you know, what did I do to deserve all this?
Right.
But, and then that'll get her to a point, too, of them being able to have a conversation, because I think time is a big part of it, too. So not just do it for a week and then it's like, you should be doing it all the time for the people that you love anyway, but it's like, all right, give it some time. She can see the comparison between like what that feels like of, oh, like realizing things about herself throughout the process. Like, oh yeah, you're right. Like I do. And this is why I am great. And then like, just like kind of building from there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, like teaching someone how to love themselves is like a hard thing.
It's a hard thing.
Say cliche things like be yourself, love yourself. You need. It really just comes from inside.
But
of
there's
you.
another
Each
layer
person's
to
different.
this. It's us telling
and
him
everyone's
how to
journey
tell
is
her.
different to get there too. You know.
Everyone's different. Everyone has different battles, different insecurities, and like what's sad for me, for like young girls in this generation, is like social media and all these things. It's like there's so many different things now to make you feel insecure, comparing yourself, all these different things. So I just really feel like I feel for girls. So sometimes when you're young, like I think we all go through stages where we're insecure, or we feel hard on ourselves. And when you're young,
or older.
no, and I'm saying like different stages. We go on like even flows. Like some parts of my life, I'm like, no, I'm confident. I love my life. I love myself. Blah blah blah. And then sometimes I'll go like on a time where I'm like, oh, actually, I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
And like, especially when you're young, it's like, you don't even know who you are. You don't like, love yourself and like, who am I? I don't even know. Well, I don't even know what I like. I don't, you know, because you're growing. And I think when you also understand that you're young and you are going to have days and moments and you're going to grow up and understand who you are and you're going to learn about yourself and all those things, that's also encouraging, because like, you don't have to be perfect right now, because then you get on yourself like, why don't I love myself? I like, you know, all these things like, oh, I'm insecure, I hate and then you get more in your head about it. It's like you just have to understand that life's a journey.
I think it does take work though.
It takes work and time and effort.
And growing. Like my thing is like growing.
If you just do things the same all the time, then nothing's ever gonna change, right? Your feelings for yourself just because you get older is not gonna change. But if you're working towards it every single day. That's why
I like what Nia says, like, go to the gym, like do stuff to make you feel better. Go get some new makeup. Go. It's like do some things that whatever you feel passionate in, go and do it. Work out. Do things that make you feel better about yourself. If she's insecure about her looks, like go do things that make you feel good.
It's gifting season for the brother.
And the thing is, my whole thing is like self-love and like thinking you look good. That doesn't even come from like looking in the mirror and be like, oh, I hate. It's like coming from the inside. It's like going to work out, like better yourself, like get those endorphins going. You know, like
maybe if she's not in the gym already, get a dual gym membership and be like, oh God, actually I don't know, because some girls will look at that and be like, he thinks I'm.
Oh,
the reverse. But if it's coming from your sibling, like, hey, can you please come with me? Because I don't want to go alone.
Keegan just needs to do it in a way. It's like, I don't want to work out by myself. I'm trying to get in shape. I want to be good and big for the ladies. Can you come with me, sister? Can you come with me, sister?
Yeah. And then
she's like a charity case. She's like, sure. If you.
And then she ends up loving it and just like living her best life from it.
I know. She's like, this is amazing.
There's so many different angles. You know,
have
your
you ever
sister
like
the
just
best.
been having a bad day? You go get a nice green juice. Like, you know, like sometimes when I'm eating crappy all day, like it makes me feel like crappy, and then I'm like, I just feel like, like why am I doing this to myself? I go get a green juice. I'm like alive again. I'm like, oh,
like wow, I'm healthy. I'm suddenly healthy.
Guys, I'm healthy. I'm good. Like, I don't care all the donuts I just ate. I'm good now.
I'm good now.
It's all mental.
I drink like a bunch of water. I drink a bunch of water. I'm like,
but it's so true. Like whenever I was younger and would go to dance like every single day after school, like if I had an awful day at school and like I just didn't feel well that day, I would like go to dance, and then by the end of dance class I'd just feel so much better. Tired, but like I'd just feel so much better about myself because I'm like, wow, I accomplished something today, you know.
I think she needs to find mind.
Something too
it clears your mind.
Like she feels like get into a sport, like maybe get into dance, like whatever.
Even like meditating
wants.
or something like
even painting, like anything. There's in school nowadays. There's every single thing.
Whatever your interests are,
do
it.
Do whatever you want.
But so our advice to him is to surprise her with
Uplift
things
his
that she loves and give her positive affirmations and tell her why she's so great, and throughout time hopefully she catches on to it and believes it
and is like, oh, I'm so much better than this guy. He does not deserve me.
Yeah.
I'm moving on.
And my role model's my brother. Like, I need to find a guy that's like my brother.
Yes.
Because he makes me feel good about myself. So that's the type of man I want.
That's the type of man I want.
Yeah. But even if a man doesn't feel good about me and tries to make me feel bad, he can't because I'm so strong.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think she needs to find the affirmation within herself, not another person. You know, like another person telling you things shouldn't matter. Like, you need to know that.
Right. Like, you need to know it yourself.
Sometimes it takes like an outside person to come in and be like, why are you doing that?
But I'm
You're
saying
so
when
amazing.
she gets to that point where she is that person, that just comes organically. She won't need someone.
It takes time.
Oh yeah.
Time. It's a learning process,
I
guys.
think we kind of answered that one for you.
In like 20 different ways.
Yeah. He's there. He's
20
like,
different
oh,
times.
thanks, guys.
He's
Thanks
like,
for
okay,
trying.
I got it the first time. Yeah. We're trying, guys. I don't know. Should I read number 2? Oh, honey. Hey, guys, my relationship just ended and I'm absolutely heartbroken. What's the best way to get over a heartbreak? And has it ever happened to you?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I had a heartbreak last summer. It was pretty sad.
Really?
Yeah. Is that your first boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was really sad. So what I did, I got a dog.
You replaced.
Dude, that's actually the move.
That does work.
I got a dog, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
Her name is Sasha, and she's a rescue. She's adorable.
What kind of dog?
But after that, I reconnected with my friends because you don't realize, like, whenever you're in a relationship sometimes that you lose contact with your friends.
Yeah.
And it's so irritating because you're always like, oh, no, I don't. And it's like, no, you actually do. So it's like, okay, reconnected with my friends, made new friends. And I have a really good group of friends now, probably just from breaking up. And I'm like, it's pretty amazing.
I wonder if that goes back to, and we said this phrase before in different ways throughout the podcast, but don't put your eggs all in one basket.
Right, yeah.
Meaning, don't put your love for humans all in one person.
Yeah.
And just like still have those friends that you love and you give time to. Still have that family that you love and give time to. And if said lover, boyfriend, whatever, like someday he's gone.
Right.
And not in your life anymore. The heartbreak is gonna hurt, but I feel like it's gonna mend a lot faster because you have all those relationships around you to kind of like soften the blow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because whenever like I was going through mine, it was really hard because I just moved out to LA. He was like the only really like friend that I had. So like we were like best friends first of all, and then it was like we were just dating on top of that. So it was like, oh, that's sad. But also ate a lot of ice cream with my friends, but I did work out a lot too. Yeah. So I balanced it out.
You're like somewhere with the green juice.
Yeah. I ate a lot of ice cream, but then I went to the juicery. So
yeah.
Right off.
And like I feel like a breakup, and during a breakup, you feel like, oh my gosh, like this is the worst I'm ever gonna feel, and like I'm so sad, I'm so like lost, I don't know what to do, and you feel just sad all the time. You know, it takes a long time to get over a breakup, especially if you've been in it for like such a long time. But there's going to be a certain point where it's all just gonna change. And I mean, it took me a while. It took me like very long time. But
like, how long is a very long time?
Months.
Months. That's not that bad.
Yeah, like, true.
It is a long time.
Yeah.
Are you over it now? Like, you're good?
Yeah, I'm good now. And actually, like, I see him like everywhere. Like, I'm seeing him tonight, so it's like whatever. Yeah. We're friends.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah, we're so cool and like we're friends. Yeah. But it's just like at the time you're just like so hurt. It doesn't even matter who broke up. Like just going through a breakup, it's just like you're just hurting all the time. And just surrounding yourself by supportive friends and family, that always helps me. But also just know that like it's gonna blow over. It's not gonna it's not gonna last forever. You're not gonna feel this forever, and that you're gonna get through it because you know you're a strong, independent woman, and that you know you're gonna find another guy one day, or if you don't have to. But like you know, there's always other people out there.
And dogs.
And dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs. I highly suggest getting a dog.
Yeah.
Just saying, they love you no matter what.
Yeah,
What
they
kind
won't
of
break
dog
up
do
with
you
you.
have?
She's a Chihuahua mix. She looks like a corgi though, which is really weird.
Yeah.
But she's so cute. I'll show you a picture after.
Yeah, I'm sure you got a whole like
Little
Rolodex
album.
on
I
there.
mean-
You know, like,
Does she have an IG page? Or?
She does.
Yeah. I'm like, just send her the link. Okay?
Yeah.
Send it over. Send us the link.
follow, subscribe, whatever.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. Yeah, but I agree with what you said.
Yeah. Some people go through heartbreaks for years.
Yeah.
And they just like, but I think it's like another one of those things. Same thing with self-love, right? It's like one of those things that you have to work through.
Yeah.
And just you become stronger. Just make it through, and you for sure are gonna be stronger than you were in the beginning of that all. And you'll be so thankful you got through it and went through it.
Yeah, breakups are like losing that human. Like it's like going through like a little death.
Yeah,
like,
no, it
that
is.
person's like gone to you forever.
It's definitely like going
It's
through that.
literally like losing that person, because it's like, you know, like when they're texting you, calling you, sometimes it's like that, just that interaction and that love that you feel from that person all the time just being cut off.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever like
When you're
lost,
not ready for it,
right?
too,
And it's just like maybe sometimes when you know it's coming and you kind of break up and you get back
Right.
together, and then you know there's kind of sometimes that. But have you ever like lost like a really good girlfriend, like best
Right.
friend? That's
Yeah.
like honestly, I've had like worse like pain from like that than a boyfriend. Like I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Like
This is-
losing
it
like
can
a
still be
friend, like a really good friend.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
It's just
that's also like heartbreak.
Yeah.
Like, that's like
that is a heartbreak.
like there's so many different forms.
Yeah.
I wonder if guys feel that way, if they like lose
I
like a
wonder.
homie. Do you guys get like heartbreak? Oh, they're
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think, I mean, you know, why should it be different, you know?
Yeah, man.
Just saying.
I don't think
But
some
do
guys don't
guys-
express it as
That's
much.
Yeah,
what I was
guys
saying.
just
Do you
don't
guys
express it
like
as
express
much.
that to each other.
But
like,
they should.
Should.
there's
Get
nothing
it
wrong
out
with
there.
it.
It's not
Yeah.
healthy to keep it in.
And the
No.
thing is, girls like there's always that stigma like, oh, guys shouldn't show their emotion. All that. I love a dude that can show
No.
their
I know.
emotion.
Show
I think
me.
most girls
Show
love
me.
it.
Yeah.
And you know why a lot of girls break up with dudes is because, oh, he didn't talk. He
Communicate.
couldn't communicate. He
Yeah.
couldn't express himself. But in their head, they're thinking, oh, it's not manly. It's not hot. It's not
Yeah.
cool if I do.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Girls
what
are like
we've been
breaking-
asking
No,
for.
That's what we want.
That's
Yeah.
all we want.
Yeah.
Tell me
Like-
how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never show you how you feel.
Like, show me those tears. Like, if they
cry
start
to
crying
me.
and then they're like, sorry. No, it's like, no, go cry. Yeah, let out.
I'm like, you
Yeah,
say
I
other
love
things
this.
to trigger them. I'm like, yeah, cry more. I'm like, what can I say to him?
Summer's making hers cry all the time.
Making all the boys cry.
Yeah.
I'm like, please just cry it out, guys. Come on, you guys see me cry all the time. Like, it's like a
make this
like
even.
0 of 10. I'm like, you need to look at
Yeah.
job, dude. Yeah.
On that note,
So it's like,
okay. Well, I mean, there's gonna be a point too that I feel like that everybody ends up getting to, because I have like the friends that are single also, and they've been single for years and years and years, but then it always comes up somehow or some way of like, yeah, I think I want a guy now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, and like, yeah, like just cuddles and like
Just for like cuddles.
yeah, it's like, okay, there's other things that come with that too. It's like, there's like, it's a whole thing. And they're like, yeah, like, I think I'm ready for that in my life now.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just so funny how everybody just gets to a point where they feel like they want somebody.
Right.
I think people get lonely. It's like our
Yeah.
human instincts is to have someone, even if you put it off for
Like our
years and
past.
years.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we need that. Like we're
We need
made
that, yeah.
to have that like human interaction. And we're made to. We're like geese.
Yeah.
Like,
You know they have a soulmate. Geese, like
I thought penguins.
no, they do that. Geese. And no, like gooses.
I love squirrels.
They do it too. They have you ever seen like a girl and a guy geese, and then if they're alone, that's sad because they have they mate
Oh,
for
no,
life.
I mean, I believe it. Birds love other birds.
They
No,
mate
I
for life, but then they're alone. They don't have anyone forever. They only have
That's
one
so
mate.
sad.
Aww.
But isn't it like that with penguins too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
we
she just like a
appreciate-
bright light? She
Yeah.
has such great, amazing energy.
Can you just stay with us?
Can you just
Of course.
Yeah.
come be with us?
Of course. I'm just gonna come live with you guys.
Yeah. No,
Love that.
no, really.
Oh,
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out Nia. Where can they find you for our listeners?
Just at Nia Sioux everywhere.
S-I-O-U-X.
S-I-O-U-X.
Because some people
It
wouldn't
says,
know.
yes, I know your ex. That's what I thought you guys said.
Yes, I know your ex.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
I'm Nia Sioux, and that's, yes, I know your ex.
Oh.
Literally, I was
Bars.
like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Make sure to... You do it.
Make sure to subscribe. I'm like, to our YouTube channel.
Had a glitch.
Thumbs up this video. Follow us on Instagram at
OHoney Diary.
Listen to us on the go, Spotify, Apple Play, wherever you listen to your podcast, and download us and listen to us all the time.
Perfect. You're just going to do the outro all the time.
Sorry. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Mwah. Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.